introduction to the 5 moisturisers that I make. So, very quickly, Unscented, Lavender and Geranium, Ylang Ylang, Orange and Chamomile, the men's moisturiser which has Lavender and Cedarwood, very nice, and the Rose Otto. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about each one and what they're ideal for. Let's start from the beginning. So if somebody comes in, they have perhaps any issues to do with their skin at all, then I would suggest to them that if they're even slightly worried about the effect of essential oils on them, always start them on the Unscented. What has it got in it? It has got triple filtered water, vegetable glycerin. It has emulsifiers because obviously you've got fats and water, you have to blend them together, otherwise they separate, so that's vegetarian-based emulsifiers, or vegan-based actually. And you've also got almond oil, you've got cold-pressed almond oil, organic thistle oil, a little bit of shea butter, and you've got some blackseed oil in. So you've got 4 oils, or 3 oils to be precise, and 1 fat. Shea butter is a fat. And that goes into to make the basis of the majority of the creams. This is a good all-round, easy to use, light, quickly absorbable moisturiser that you can use on your skin. It does what it says on the tin, so it is unscented. It's not terribly exciting, but it does a good job, and a lot of people start off with this one. Lavender and Geranium, so we have the same base, but we have the essential oils, clearly, of lavender and geranium in this. Now, lavender's a great all-rounder. We haven't got time to go into that too much. Geranium has been shown to be particularly good for sebum production on the skin, so it kind of balances. They've known this empirically for thousands of years, but they've now proved it scientifically. So if you're a little bit too oily or a little bit too dry, or you're one of those people that love to walk around saying you've got a greasy T-zone, geranium will sort that out. So if you want to get rid of the T-zone, take the lavender and the geranium one. The Ylang Ylang Orange and Chamomile is amazing, but I have to say most people like the sweeter smell, those people that are kind of under 37. When people get to 35, 36, 37, they seem to move towards the lavender and geranium and less towards the Ylang Ylang Orange and Chamomile. So that's quite interesting because I can almost guess that when people come into the shop. A sweet smell because of the orange and because of the Ylang Ylang. Ylang Ylang is beautiful on the skin, and it is a Y, but it is said Ylang Ylang, not Ylang Ylang, which is what we hear a lot of people try to say. The men's moisturiser, big favourite with the guys. It is lavender and cedarwood. It does smell yummy. We do have a few women come in as though they are about to buy a bag of crack cocaine and say, can we have the men's? It's perfectly okay. Men and women can use it. Depends whether you like the scent. But it does a good job on the skin, and a lot of guys slap this on after they've had a shave. The rose is a different animal. The Rose Otto, they all have vitamin E in. The Rose Otto also has vitamin A. Expensive, but fantastic for fine lines. It is a beautiful, beautiful cream, but it also has pure Rose Otto moisturiser. It's pure Rose Otto essential oil, I mean. And that is currently £11,500 a litre. I put quite a lot, 17 mils in each small batch that I make, so it does smell very strongly of rose and it is gorgeous. But this one is a bit more because of the cost of the rose and because it has the vitamin A, but it is the best one. It is the creme de la creme. So, recap very quickly. Unscented, good all-rounder, perfectly good, won't cause any problems. Lavender and geranium, most popular one. Ylang Ylang Orange and Chamomile, the one that the younger people tend to be the ones that like, and the men's moisturiser used by men and women, and the Rose Otto, this is the best one, but it is a bit more money because of what's gone into it. So that's a recap. So the idea with your moisturisers is that after you have cleansed, and ideally after you have toned, you then choose your moisturiser. And quite frankly, I ring the changes. I use different ones every night. So I use the rose one night, I use silver gel another night, I use coconut oil another night, I use black seed oil another night. Every night I put on a different oil, fat or cream to give the skin different properties. So take your pick, try them. You can start one at a time if you want. Thanks. Bye bye.